the magic unfold.
Hello, my mystical friends. Welcome to my mystical market. My name is JJ, and today I was going to go over a different type of advent calendar, which would have been the crystal advent calendar, which I was super excited to share with you. But if you remember in my Wizarding Trunk video, I told you that year 2 was coming. Well, it just happened to come today, and I was too excited to be able to share that with you. So I want to go into that with you guys. So here once again has that same parcel look. Got the stamp and says the owlry. And then you got your snake kind of going up the side. Really cool design there. And then you got the cake for the Jubilee. And there's the other side. And same thing on the other side there. Got some roots in as well. So I am super excited. I'm wondering with the snake if there's going to be like a lot of kind of Slytherin type stuff. Even though, like I said, I am Ravenclaw. I got my little, Deathly Hollows. Yes. And if you could see, I got a cage for my Hedwig. So I'm excited about that. I found that at Goodwill really cheap. So I was like, I was so excited to be able to find a cage for him now. So we will get into it. This is the top part that we get. There's a lot of stuff in this box. I'll show you here in a second. This is last time I think we got like a little card. This one's in a whole page. Says on it, so the next bi-monthly theme is the year 3. And then I'm thinking a lot of these are people that maybe are businesses that contributed to making some of the items in here. And the back side of this is the stuff that's in the calendar. So we will go over that after the fact. So let's dive right in here. Got some tissue paper. And oh, I'm so excited. There is a key. I've seen these and I really wanted them. And I'm super excited. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. That is so detailed. That is so cool. So that is the basilisk. And then the face that he comes out of. And then you got the door for when Harry goes through into that area where the basilisk is, and then you have the little basilisk fang. That is way too cool. Wow. You can kind of see how big that is. That's kind of tiny. And the key here, I mean, that's huge. And it's the same on both sides. So you got detail on both sides. That is super cool. And let's see, this little piece here has the same thing on both sides as well. Really neat. That is so cool. I am so excited. I finally got my first key. And that is, let's see, do they even say who made it? No, it just says unlocking the magic. That's how I knew it was a key. I guess I should have showed that first, but I was too excited. Sorry. And then you can kind of see, I was going to show you too how much is actually in here. There is a lot of stuff. So I guess the next thing we'll go into is this little green satchel. It's like that velvety feeling on it. And this is going to be one of our pins. And oh, that is so cool. It says herbology supplies. So I don't know if you can kind of see that there. Oh, I put the light too far into the other side, but you can kind of see the detail in the windows there. That is way too cool. So excited. I'll put that with the other one. All right. So next, it looks like we have another pin. Oh, it's Moaning Myrtle. She is too cute. Can't really see. that in the package, so I'm going to pull that out for you. Oh man, I'm so excited. A lot of these pins are they've done a really good job with them. So there we go. So there is Moaning Myrtle. That is a cute little pin. And I like the background too. And on the back side, it tells you that it's a Wizarding Trunk exclusive. So, wow, that is too cool. I like that one. And we got another little satchel. I don't know what this one is, but on the front, got a little marker there, little design. We'll go ahead and open that. It has an M on it. So I'm really curious. I think it's an M. And it is all in bubble wrap. This looks like a pendant. What do you? Let's see. Oh, wow. 3rd class. So it says Ordo Merlini. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to try to read that. I'm going to not do well with that. But I'll let you guys take a look at it. I'm going to take this off so it's not shiny for you on there. And take a look at that. That is way too cool. I like that. So 3rd class, huh? Put that on there. All right. And then, remember last time we got a charm, so this is going to be another charm for our charm bracelet. Once again, in the little silver packaging. These are really cute. You can probably reuse them for something else too. Once you get your charm bracelet and get them all on there, or necklace, whatever they are finishing giving with these. And it is the Weasley car. There you go. That's a cool one. It's a thick little guy. That is too cool. I'm curious on what all these little ones are going to be and how it's going to look finished. I'm excited. All right. Now we have this. Looks like a box. Well, of course it's a box. You know what I mean? It's got like wood planks on it, like it's like a chest. I guess I should have said it that way. And it says on it, destroyed. So I'm curious on that. This is all really different kind of stuff than what the first box there. Pull that out. What? Be careful. No way. No way. Oh, that is freaking awesome replica. I have been looking on different websites because I really wanted to have the journal. I wonder, that would be so cool if there's a basilisk fang in here too to go with it. But that Tom Riddle's diary. Very nice detail. That is crazy cool. And I think it's like a resin. It's not even paper. And it doesn't open or anything. It's just, yeah. But that is it looks like an actual diary. You can see all the little, details in it. That is too cool. I really like that. Wow. I'm super excited. This box is so freaking cool. I didn't even open the rest of it. We'll go for this little guy here. This one says, do not eat, saving for important dinner party. So there's that. And that's rather curious. I'm going to set this off to the side Let's see what this is. It's the cake. There we go. That is too cute. So that the little cake that was on the package. Oh, it's a candle. Wow, that is a very detailed candle. Holy moly. Look at that. That is really cool. It's like on a little plate and everything. Wow. Oh, you can smell it too. That smells good. Well, you can smell kind of the wax in it too, but it's got like a sweet like cake smell with it. That is so cool. All right. The next box we have is from Bramble and Briar. And they're apothecary. So it says that on the front and the sides. Let's see what this bad boy is. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Does it come right out of that, or do I have to pull this apart? That's kind of hard to get out of there. I know this is a drinking glass. I can tell. It is in there really good though. That is really cute. I don't know if you can kind of see the detail in the front there. It's kind of, I know my light's kind of glaring on it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Bramble and Briar. I'm going to definitely use this for some tea. That is too cool. I'm liking everything out of here so far. Very like practice, some things practical to use, some for the shelf. I really like that diary though. That's really, really cool. And then this says, so it's kind of like a crate box. It looks made to look like a crate box. And it says school property on it. So let's see what this is here. Right. Got lots of packing foam. Right. Oh, I'm opening it the wrong way. What are you? Well, that's different. Oh, wow. This thing's huge. Wow. This is really neat. I'm going to show you here in a second. So, you remember we had the key that was showing the entrance to the basilisk area. Well, now we have the door to that. So in the bathroom, remember they turned the faucet in the center and it opened it up. So they made a little replica of that. That is incredible. Wow. There's some pieces on here. I'm hoping I didn't lose the piece right there. Was that in there? Or was that? No? I guess maybe it was made to look like that. So that is cool. I've never seen anything like that. Put that up on the shelf and right next to the book. Really cool. Super cool. And it even looks like antiquish, like you can see like the dark in the spots there, like an old bathroom. Really cool. And now we have, so we didn't get any potions this time. I thought, unless that was, there was a separate box that I didn't see, but, so the Mangoria Restorative preparation of the Mangoria Restorative. So they gave us a little potion card for that with the ingredients. And then you got your warning and stuff on the back for that one. And then potion ingredient basilisk venom. So you got that potion card as well. And then backside. And then we have a print, and that is pretty darn cool too. It has Gilderoy Lockhart in it, and he was the one that went in the chamber with them. If you remember that. And this was all, you can tell Chamber of Secrets is obviously where the theme was in this. So pretty darn cool. So that is all of our items. Can kind of give you a look here. All right, so this is everything we got today. So a lot of really cool stuff. I would have to say my favorite. Oh, I do like the pin. I really love the key, and this book is probably like my favorite. I do really like this too. I like them all, but yeah, my favorite is the Tom Myrtle book though. I have been eyeing something similar, and I'm so excited about that. So now we'll kind of go through. So for the year 2, it says 1 destroyed book. In the second line of our destroyed artifacts, what destroyed item will you receive next? So there must be, that's kind of, given a hint that maybe we're getting more stuff like Horcruxes. That would be really cool. And then Order of Merlin's third class. This is the Order of Merlin was presented to a witch or wizard who may not have truly deserved it. Designed by Here Be Monsters 28. So that was this here. That is super cool. Good job, you guys. And then the Serpent Key. So we'll bring that back up there. Can't speak the language and want to get through the door. We can't see why anyone would want to enter, but we have you covered. Designed by Here Be Monsters 28 as well. So they had a lot into this one here. And then Lavatory Sink. This ordinary, unassuming laboratory sink isn't hiding anything, we swear. Just don't go looking too closely or making any hissing noises, and everything should be okay. All right. And then the Briar and Bramble Cauldron Glass. The next item in your potion brewing set is this cauldron-shaped double-walled drinking glass. Perfect for both hot and cold brews, so you can even put hot stuff in there. That's cool. I didn't know that. We don't recommend drinking any illicit potion brews in a bathroom. Okay, that's funny. If you remember correctly, that probably is referencing the polyjuice potion that Hermione drank maybe in the bathroom and turned her into a little kitty. But anyway, Sad Ghost Pin. So we know who that is. That would be the Moaning Myrtle. This hard enamel pin, which can be seen moping and wailing about, was designed for us by Lara Illustrates. So very good job. I like that one too. The Car Charm Bracelet piece. The next addition to your year's charm bracelet has arrived. So it is going to be a bracelet. So awesome. What charm will you add next? So once again, hinting that there's more for that. And then Pudding Cake Candle. So that would be this little guy here. Let's smell that again. It's a soy pillar blended candle is sculpted to look like a cake you would enjoy after a very important dinner party, and smells of vanilla cake when burning. So that's awesome. And like I said, I can smell the sweet on that. I can smell so I guess it must be, well, I smell wax, so it must be the soy wax is what I'm smelling too. It's kind of strong, like not overly powerful or anything, just sitting, but that's really cute. They did a good job making that. Um, Herbology shop pin. So that's that pin here. So the last addition to your village banner pin has arrived, which I didn't get the other ones because I didn't subscribe when they were doing that whole pin thing. But you can still, like I said, buy them online. I don't know how much it would end up being, though, to get that along with the banner itself to pin them onto. But be sure to stop by this herbology shop to prepare for school. It could be rather helpful this year. Designed by J.P. Misselcrow. Portrait of a painting of a painting portrait. So this was the Gilroy Lockhart. That was this piece here. Gotta put that over there. This watercolor was painted for us by Giza Graphics. So, or Giza. I make sure I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. And then 11 and 12 are the Potion Master guidebook pages. So, oh, I have them upside down. There you go. The two new pages to add to the Potion Master's guidebook have arrived, teaching you all about one recipe and giving you information on another ingredient, designed by the Wizardry Shop. So really cool. They got a lot of detail in those too. You got so obviously Mandragora Restorative has to do with the mandrakes there. So you got little pictures of mandrakes. I should have probably went over that. And then you got your basilisk venom. You got your snake on there. There's a bunch of snakes on the back too, which are really cool. So that is the box. So I've told you what my favorite is. So if there was something that you really enjoyed in the box, please let me know in the comments below. And well, once again, it's that time. So my mystical friends, it has been a pleasure spending time with you today. And if you liked it as much as I did, please hit the like and subscribe. Now that I have the button here. And let me know, like I said, in the comments, if there's anything maybe you would like to see in another video. I told you I will go over that crystal advent another time. But until then, may the stars light your way and blessed be.